sometimes the devil's in the details. And with Adidas, there's a lot of stuff that really went well for them.
The Devils are in New Jersey.
Where do we go from here?
Next on Ugly Thirds?
Yeah.
Welcome back, sports fans, to an episode of Ugly Thirds. Our topic today is the best features from Adidas for our Adidas Era Tour.
Era Tour. The Era Tour.
Can't we get AI to do this?
I have speech impediment problems at times.
Do you?
Leave me alone. I did have speech therapy as a kid. Go ahead.
Anyways, everyone likes to rag on me for how much I hate Adidas. Because, I mean, look, they're not great. And I think really it's just my defiance of, like, everyone says they're amazing. I'm like, look at these.
Look.
You
got to wrap them and tuck them
you
inside
got
there.
Anyways, but there is a pile here of jerseys I want to talk about with these Adidas features. Because there are some good stuff.
Yep.
In fact, it got better as we realized, and like, oh yeah.
Because we've already done this episode.
Yeah, we're redoing this episode because I really campaigned that, like, no, I can do better.
Yeah, and we're going to.
And the first feature is the good things they do in the crests. There are lots of crest features here that are new and different. And now, I'll go with the most obvious ones, and we'll take these down because we're going to have so many jerseys. So many jerseys. The most obvious are the ridges. They're like ruffles. They have ridges.
This jersey is gorgeous. And it's so simple. They've taken out the roundel. They've taken out the island. But the fact that this is raised the way that it is, when you were wearing it, I was like, my God, that thing is stunning.
It really, and you really need to have like a good angle on it to really appreciate just how much is going. It really does work. Like, it's thick. There's some real thick, and like it really does accentuate. It really does do a good job accentuating what they're trying to do.
The tentacles on there, just the little details that some people are overlooking. Sometimes we take these things for granted, I imagine.
And they've done some very innovative things as well. And I should have started here. I thought this was new to the Stadium Series. It's not. Take a look in here up close on Jets. Closer. Look closelier. Look more closely.
As far as we'll go.
This is air knit in here. Well, okay, as you drift away. Hey, Otis Redding. Did Otis Redding? Give me people, free my soul, drift away. That this is air knit in here. This is twill. Here is air knit.
That's wild.
You wore this and you didn't even realize?
I had no idea.
Or on here we pointed this out when we were looking at the Flyers jersey. I've never seen this. This is gonna take some. I'm gonna have to probably get the flashlight out.
There you go.
That maybe
there it is.
That you can see that there is twill here, and there is air knit. Trems, can you maybe like point? Ah, there we go. I think we got it.
You got it.
So that we have twill, air knit, twill, air knit.
That's goofy.
It's maybe more obvious on the Rangers version. Again, close layer. This is tackle twill. This is air knit. This is jersey material. And so it's making a contrast that doesn't exist otherwise.
Right.
And then you have the ridges, of course, as well, that add more volume.
It gives it that beveled look that the Flyers did.
And a 3D-ness. Like, look how puffy that crest is.
Can you see?
Not from that angle.
Look at how raised that is.
You've heard of flat Earth theory. This is the flat crest theory disproven. Like, this is properly padded.
This reminds me of the old starter jerseys a little bit.
Oh, but it's like it's far more on purpose.
Right. It's not going to happen over time.
Right. And they'll even do some goofy stuff, and I'll bring this back for other things. Like, here, this whole thing isn't twill. This is jersey. The twill is only what you see. Every other jersey. Go ahead, Phil.
No, it's not.
It's the outline of the logo.
Every other. Hold it steady.
It's so bright.
It's too green.
It's too bright.
Too
for the
prime green?
cameras.
Every other logo ever, this would have been black with green on top of it. Or perhaps green with black on top of it, depending how they wanted to do it.
So they cut the logo specifically
Onto the, yes. The only twill here is this green outline.
But is that on purpose or is it to save money?
It's an
different.
innovation.
Yeah, it's different.
Nevertheless. Good, bad, indifferent, it's an innovation. And it's certainly not something we've seen anywhere else.
Right.
And we can even look how this is used. Look at Shrem's crest.
You talking about the inlay?
The inlay. Like,
Can you see
okay,
it?
so there's ridges.
Well, there it is.
Ridges. Like, no, Vegas actually used it to storytell and put these floral patterns in that are evoking something.
Yeah, you can see them.
Like, that is very new.
Yeah.
Very new. That hasn't been done before.
And I imagine underappreciated too.
Yeah. I mean, people get the ridges. The rest of this stuff, I haven't heard anything about.
Yep.
Anything. Next, this is your baby.
My favorite one.
And I made sure to grab some extras that I know you like.
And these are thank you. And these are things that are found a little bit towards the end of Adidas, but
Or Reebok.
Reebok,
The
excuse me,
Reebok.
yep.
Yeah.
But Adidas really took this idea and ran with it. And Phil, I need you in on the. There we are.
I'll even add this one in.
The hanger effect that comes along with an Adidas jersey is just phenomenal. And we have city flags, we have state flags, we have landscapes, we have historical features from a franchise, from a city. Like, all of these things are unique. All of these things play into the history
Is
of
there one on
the team.
Anaheim?
It's
Mighty.
It's got that Mighty Ducks from their inception.
Oh, and I even forgot another crest.
Was
Is
it
there,
the
there is nothing on this one, though. That's disappointing.
That is disappointing. But that was early on for Adidas.
Yeah, continue. Carry
Yeah. But the idea that this doesn't matter because it's only for the fan. I think it's a nice touch. I think it adds an element to it that you need to kind of appreciate. The fact that this is just for us. Doesn't matter in any other capacity.
It doesn't show up on ice. The players really don't see or use this. It's for the fan when it's hanging up. Because most people don't wear their jerseys as often as we do because we're nuts.
Yeah.
And so it sits, it stands on that hanger more time than anything else. Probably especially part of the decor in a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
And so now you have something there.
For sure.
One other crest. This actually blurs the line between both of the next two things. You know, felt crest. I love a felt crest. What about a leather crest?
I can't think of any other one.
I've never seen that.
But it's beautifully stitched on the inside.
That's a piece of leather.
Nice felt to touch.
Leather
And
or pleather?
Well,
I'm going to add to this, if you could get in here and check out.
Which leads us to the last one. Adidas's number kits.
Can you see it?
What if you flip to the back? Adidas's number kits. Like, people give Adidas crap for ordering from the
Come down to
factory.
the numbers, Phil. Hard to see.
I can
the
see it on my
stitching. There it is. Oh, nice job.
Flashlight.
That is just stunning when it comes to stitching. Just bonkers good.
And we'll see this in a lot, and you're going to get a lot of work, Phil. Stitching used as a design element.
Yeah.
Like, it's contrasting. Look at the shoulder numbers. The shoulder numbers are gorgeous.
But
as you keep moving, Phil's trying to find them.
oh, sorry, Phil. But I was
Look
going
at
to
that.
say, the gold here on the back, the yellow, makes this back stand out. But it's not used in the shoulder numbers.
No, they changed it up.
But it's incredibly unique.
Number
Kit here is just fantastic.
This I am so regretful I didn't buy one of these. Because look how good these numbers are. Like the detail, the level on that just, it's so much. It's so there's so much of a line to it. The sleeve numbers and the stitching involved really it becomes its own design element. When
Yeah.
otherwise it's overlooked. And it's every bit of, right? I mean, like the sparkle. The sparkly here is as good as better as ever.
It's so classy though.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And your sparkle on the Vegas. Let's look at that 3. I would have come back, but okay. Well, and okay, that's the inlay. No,
hold on,
up
I'm coming your
number.
way. There we go.
Look how good and sparkly that is. Like we have not seen that
Yeah,
in
this-
even terrible jerseys. Look at the stitching involved on the 8s. Like we are using stitching as a design element.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And then the coup de grace on this, the highlighter. Look at the number of stitching lines in here.
Nobody's talking about the stitching on the highlighter jersey.
Mm-mm.
Everybody is.
You gotta get the right kind of person to care about that. But I mean, it does. It adds to it an otherwise very plain jersey.
Yep.
It adds so much texture. Now, and that's not to say that all of these are great. Like I have my Malkin 3rd, and this is 2 layers, as it should be. Right? It's a layer of gold on a layer of white. And then I have my first year Era Ready Kessel, and it's 1 layer. It's printed.
Yeah.
Now I will say I'm curious because Adidas at one point did say they were making that distinction between Adidas and Fanatics, that there was going to be more details in Crest and stuff. Since that's a first round Adidas, is that before? Because this 3rd is when they made that change to having a difference.
But like my Seattle, the all the way in the back here.
And all those
I
are
was
fall down.
just as frustrated with my Yanni Gourde that this is also printed, and this is not first year. This is prime green. So,
yeah, so that's okay. Well, my theory's wrong then, but still.
look, and I've heard that there's different factories and they all do different things, but like it frustrates me that there's that much, even within the same team, that there are differences.
Yeah.
But when it's done right,
Yeah.
it's done right.
It is.
It's gorgeous. It's perfect, and kudos to Adidas. And I hope that going forward, that doesn't become a lost art.
Oof. And we're in it now with Fanatics and the MLB, and just the lack of just about everything when it comes to consistency and respect towards the players and what they're wearing and design and fits and everything. It seems like I'm hoping they learn the lessons from the MLB. I hope they are the guinea pig in all this, and
Yeah.
they come out and just kill it with the NHL.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
We'll see.
So that's the best features of Adidas. What have we missed? Because I guarantee there's other things people could talk about. Let us know in the comments. He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
No, cut it. We'll do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Go.